Said that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A handoff to the back. Fights off a defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing with third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and he can't hang on for the little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Press coverage now from the secondary. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now it's third and short on the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pressure is coming, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. And to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. The sure hands, it's Jones. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to scramble. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by him.
It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how.
Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. But they try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The DB's backing off from the line now. And we're going to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Boston College lines up 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here. Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The call is a quarterback sneak. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's West. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Hoosiers looking to keep this drive rolling. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Hoosiers getting set on first and 10. The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's West. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The pocket breaking down. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Hoosiers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, they're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. And the Hoosiers looking to run some tempo here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On third down, he drops to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what would be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get him down after the completion. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Scanning the field. It's West. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Will he score here? And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This one is right through, and we're all tied up now. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Crucial third down play coming up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. They're rolling like this results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Boston College. Made the defense look slow that time. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Dropping back, it's West. He's running out of time here. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
The pass rush closing in. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. A running play called on fourth down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. They'll ride the back again here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. It's a second and goal play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, you've got to make a decision and go for the field goal to take the lead here.
He knocks this one right through. And with that, they retake the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's West. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
It's a run to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Indiana. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? He flips it to the back across the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Eagles. To take the lead in the final minute.
Just a great job by this offensive line in the back to get the ball into the end zone. Now you go up by 2 here late in the game. It's the national championship. Pretty easy. Kick the extra point to give yourselves that 3-point lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Off target and incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab made by the tight end. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Boston College Eagles.